It's from Tenchi. They're sending an auditor to look over my shoulder.
Dr. Murphy, may I introduce
Brooke Marsden. The last time I saw you, you were 16 years old.
Winston, could you get us a cup of coffee?
Of course.
And then go home?
How's your mum these days?
Fine. Look, do you think this is such a good idea, you being my auditor? I mean, we know each other.
Yeah, I couldn't have been more surprised when I saw you in photos with the Tanchi team.
Well, you're not the first person to think I'm not up for the job. Guess that's what you're here to find out.
It is indeed. It doesn't matter that we've known each other previously. My report will be independent of that. Now, I gather you're married since it's Brooke Freeman now.
Freeman's my mother's maiden name.
Well, it's probably best not to be associated with your dad after
If you want to catch up on history, I'm sure there's still a Grant Marsden hate site somewhere out there.
I'm sure my family would be subscribers. Yeah, we lost almost everything because of him.
And I've paid the price ever since. Hence the name change. Look, it's late, so if we're done for now.
Do you mind if I take these to look over the basics tonight?
Fine.
And I'll be in first thing tomorrow to start.
Can't wait.
How did it go?
He's here to do a job, and then he'll go away. Let's just make sure that's soon.
Do you think you'll sleep for a few hours?
I should be so lucky.
This isn't going to be too hard by yourself, is it?
I am a strong, independent woman, Daniel. One who'd better get used to strong, independent, single motherhood.
Well, you don't have to do this by yourself. You've got me, TK.
All I need is a few hours sleep, honestly.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just give me a call. Okay, shopping, bills paid, anything.
Thank you. Love you.
I love you too.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk about the names then, okay? Yeah, okay. Almighty.
Your family giving you a hard time about baby names?
Yeah, they're pretty excited about it. Plus, they want to know what's going on with Roy Mata.
What's the latest?
Nothing new. Anyway, the main issue is the naming.
That's a pretty big deal for you guys, huh?
My firstborn, so traditionally it's a big deal, yeah.
So what's your pick?
I reckon Mabel's due for a comeback.
So will there be a list of traditional names that Sarah gets to choose from? How do you decide?
Slowly. Yeah, I don't want anyone to rush me.
Are you okay?
Our girl went home from the hospital today. It's funny. I've already got it into my head. I've got to see her every day.
You can't just go and see her now?
It's better if I tread carefully for a bit. Give her a chance to figure out what she wants.
Assuming Sarah ever knows what she wants.
Anyway, I'll see them both tomorrow, so hopefully talking about names will make things better between us.
And you can get some cuddle time in.
Yeah.
How's the pain? Looking forward to getting home?
Better than being stuck in here.
Is this mood about the pain or the heartache?
I don't have a heart. Jill ripped it out and backed over it.
I can understand the bitterness, but you need to find a way to deal with it.
Thanks, Oprah.
Tramadol, as charted. Mr. Gibson, I've got paracetamol and Roiterson for you. I'll leave it here on your locker, okay?
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll be happier at home. I'll see if we can't speed up the paperwork, okay?
Cheers. Yeah.
In the meantime, just relax.
Sorry.
Come on, Bubba. Just give it a rest, eh? Take a break.
Hey, we just off to pick up Kitu.
And then we're going to go fly kites down the beach. Mainly so Scotty can pretend that he's an 8-year-old again.
Exactly.
Oi, what is the racket, lady? I don't know. I'm really sorry. She's been fed and winded and her nappy's been changed and she's been cuddled.
It's all right. I grew up with a bunch of boys, so
Smells and noise is second nature to me. Oh, can you just keep doing that for 6 or 7 hours, please? Bye-bye, puppy.
Good luck.
Bye. No, come on.
Come in.
Oh dear. Someone doesn't sound happy.
Oh, I sure am not, but, Princess Leia back here, well...
Any chance for a cuddle?
Oh, be my guest. Come here. There you go. And I'll be back in 18 years.
Really, sweetheart. It's a big fuss for a little baby. Might have to put you down and let you cry it out, eh?
I don't know if I can do that whole let them cry thing.
Well, if they're fed and winded and their nappy's dry and they've had a cuddle, the only thing it will do is stop her getting into a bad habit.
How do you do it?
I don't think you really want to cry, do you? No, you don't. There you go. That's better, eh? Yeah.
I read through your summaries. Thank you for that. The next step is to contact a sampling of your study participants and interview them.
Why?
Well, they're a useful window into the ethics and methodology of the researchers.
I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find fault.
You may actually get a lot out of this feedback.
We already do an exit survey at the end of each subject's participation.
So then you can't object to a few that are more in depth.
Do I have a choice?
I'll set up some meetings and get back to you.
This is not going to end well.
What's really going on with you two? You say that his family hates your father, but he seemed very pleased to see you.
Alex and I were dating at the time of my father's arrest. When details of Dad's embezzling came out, Alex dropped me from a great height.
But what your father did wasn't your fault.
Nope.
What a jerk.
You had to go via Q Road.
Well, I don't know that started roadworks.
I feel like I've been beaten up.
Well, that might be the car crash, not my driving at 10k between guys leaning on stop signs.
I said no. I'll definitely have the...
Didn't realise you were getting out so soon, son.
It's cost effective to kick us out quickly. Policy you enforce as CEO.
How are you, mate?
In pain? But why bother asking the question when you don't care what the answer is, mate?
Was that what I think it was?
My old man and my ex-girlfriend?
Gross. So that's the reason for your foul mood?
You're a lot of help, aren't you?
No, sorry, I mean, how long has that been going on for? Were they doing it when...
Do you think I really want to talk about this, you dick?
Whoa, uncalled for.
Not in my world. Just leave me alone, will you?
Come on, sweetheart. Come on. You don't need to cry. You don't need to cry. Oh, hi.
Bad timing.
I'm just trying the whole leave them to cry thing.
Yeah, just try rocking it till she sleeps.
Yeah, I've done that.
Stuff for Bubs. And you. If you feel like cooking?
Thanks. Go on, then.
Hello, my darling. Look.
Kay tapo, my baby. Kay kunay to mama raw ko papa na.
I was about to pick her up when you knocked.
Can I stay for a bit? Give you a chance to sleep.
Oh, she might need a feed.
When was the last feed?
About 20 minutes ago.
She'll be right for a couple of hours.
Well, if you go on cuddling her like that, she won't learn to settle without being held.
Which is why I'm going to put her down for a proper sleep in a couple of minutes. Away with you. Go on.
Just for half an hour.
Half an hour.
And wake me if I sleep too long.
Absolutely.
And if she needs a feed...
I will.
All right, then.
Nice. I never quite got the hang of making a good coffee.
You should do a barista course.
Why do a course when I could learn from the best?
You're running out of IT work.
Yeah.
Well, I might be able to find a shift or two.
Table 5 free?
For you, yes. I'll just grab a menu.
How's Hunter coping?
How am I coping, all eh? I think they cut out his happy gland along with his spleen.
Well, notwithstanding the fact that there is no happy gland, it was a straightforward splenectomy. Oh, you were being ironic.
Is he getting much pain?
Mostly emotional.
He's feeling guilty about the car crash?
Actually, it's more the fact that his father hooked up with his ex.
Oh.
Didn't help we ran into them having a good laugh when he got home.
It makes sense biologically, of course.
Sorry, what does?
Well, Jill choosing the older, wealthier male to pair bond with. He has more resources, he's better able to protect her.
There you go.
Number 5 is my favourite again.
You wouldn't have a special menu set aside for Gabrielle, would you?
All the prime numbers are loaded with what she always orders. It makes her happy.
So what are we going to do about Hunter?
Let him wallow?
Are you guys still actually mates?
If he stops being a misery, I'll think about it.
Well, is it okay if I pop by later and see him? Might be able to knock some sense into him.
If you use an iron bar, I'll be happy to hold him down for you.
It's generous of you to agree to this.
Oh, not at all. We all want to make sure that the way this research is conducted is in everyone's best interests.
That's what Dr. Murphy said.
Isn't that what this is about?
Hello. I'm Alex Murphy.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi.
As for the purposes of this interview, it's to validate research outcomes and ensure our methodology is best practice. I'm fine here now, thanks, Winston.
Oh, so am I. Please, carry on, as if I'm not here.
First off, I'd like to establish how you felt about being a participant. How long have you known Dr. Freeman?
About a year.
And how do you find her? Approachable?
Is it relevant?
By asking about Dr. Freeman, we might find ways to improve her approach. Anything Dr. Freeman can do better helps her and every other researcher. So, does she answer all your questions?
Uh-huh.
Fully? Are you ever feeling confused or baffled by the jargon?
Sometimes, I guess.
You didn't wake me.
Damn, I forgot.
You liar. You let me sleep nearly 2 hours.
Now, you are just in time for lunch. She awake?
No, she's dreaming. Her eyelids are moving.
Man, I wish I knew what babies dreamed about.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Yep, after lunch. Have a seat.
Oh, I'm not really hungry.
Chicken salad and chips.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go away.
Hey, Chuckles. I thought I'd come and make you eat some lunch.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I've got falafel, couscous, and North African salad.
I don't want lunch. What are you doing here?
Preventing a murder. If you don't cheer up soon, then Daniel will euthanize you with a blunt object. So, make some room on the table and take a seat, please.
I said I'm not hungry.
You're on a hunger strike now. What are you protesting about? How sucky life is, how heinously unfair everything
Put a
is.
sock in it.
Well, I would prefer a falafel. I'll start matching when you do. It's the only way you'll get some peace. Otherwise, sunshine, I will analyze you. Who's a good boy then?
Her tears are making the waves on the beach, and her hair's turned to beautiful flowing seaweed.
I remember that story from when I was a kid. Whenever I went to the beach, I would always go snorkeling looking for pania.
Me too.
Thank you for lunch.
Yes. I noticed you managed to gag it down.
Yep, turns out I was just a little bit hungry.
Do it again tomorrow if you wanted.
Maybe, yeah.
Do my famous fish stew.
Yum.
Take that as a yes. Ramata. Hey, how are you? How's the fun?
You've done your civic duty. You don't have to put up with me anymore.
Well, now that you've been fed and watered, we can sort the other stuff.
What other stuff?
You dealing with your dad and Jill. You're still in revenge mode, right? All you can think about is how much you hate them both.
Just leave it, Nicole.
You hate them and you hope that they'll make each other miserable and have a spectacular breakup.
Whatever.
Do you know how I always like to get revenge?
How?
Be happy.
Uh-huh.
It's true. When Maya left me, I threw a party, remember? And would you believe it was at that same party that I first kissed Maxwell?
And would you believe it was at that same party that I first met Jill?
That far, I did not see that one coming. Look, long term, a few years from now, you're qualified, options worldwide, earning, and you've got your pick of gorgeous women.
I better.
Well, now we're talking, right? Get revenge by doing what makes you happy. Look after yourself, get back into study, pass your exams, and prove you're better than they are.
Okay, well, enjoy. You too. Okay, bye. Ramata.
Yeah, so I gathered. When's she coming home?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
Hey, I forgot to mention, I got another call from Queenie this morning. They've come up with this beautiful name, Mareikura. Means the goddess.
Well, thank them for the suggestion. I'll take it on board.
You don't like it?
I don't like having it presented to me as a done deal.
The name's a gift.
It's a bid for ownership. If you name something, you own it. Was the whenua not enough?
Ah, you're reading too much into this.
Am I?
Yeah.
I stuffed up Daniel's early years, and I'm deadly serious about not stuffing up hers. I'm her mother, and I will decide on a name and anything else that's important to her.
Sarah, please.
Just thank you very much for lunch.
I'm telling you, him interviewing our participants is an excuse to dig for dirt.
If he digs for long enough, he will find it.
Finally. I see you were mistaken about Brooke working on the ward still.
Was I? Sorry.
I hoped I'd have your cooperation.
You've had it. We've given you our notes, our findings, access to our databases, even our participants. Although why all this is necessary for a routine audit is beyond me.
I'll explain again, shall I? I'm here to ensure research quality for Tan Chi.
Your questions during interviews suggest that you are digging at a personal level. About me.
I'm merely asking your participants how they view the process, including how they're treated by those running the research.
Yeah, right.
Bear in mind, Alex, that if I feel we've been unfairly assessed, I won't hesitate to point out your conflict of interest with me. Did you mention to your employers about knowing me? About having an axe to grind?
Are you threatening me?
I don't trust you. What you're doing or why you're really here. On the other hand, if you do your job fairly, we won't have a problem.
Objection noted.
You are awesome.
I have come too far to have a bitter ex shaft me. If he wants a fight, he will get one.
Well, Morgan, I forced into the arms of Gerald, you know, Jennifer, and to...
Let's not talk about that. Besides, it was one kiss.
There was one kiss with Brooke, and she ran off into my father's arms. Now Jill.
So you're gonna beat yourself up over stuff you had absolutely no control over?
No, Jill is my fault. You know, I was always studying or working. I never had enough time for her. No wonder she dumped me.
She's an idiot.
No, she's not. I'm a bore. I bore women into other people's arms.
Now, look. You are a sweet, generous, compassionate, intelligent, incredibly hard-working guy. Any woman would be incredibly lucky to be with you, okay? No, Hunter, no.
I thought...
No, you thought wrong. Get some rest, okay?
Hear me out. Look, our child has dual heritage. She's got Pākehā and Māori genes and culture behind her.
Mike, I don't know that. Sorry, did I become an idiot all of a sudden?
I'm just saying, okay? Having two cultures is an advantage, not a disadvantage. And she's got two names. Pākehā name and a Māori name. She'll be proud of them both.
You're still trying to shove the name thing down my throat.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's you staking your claim. That way, you only need to put in the happy play with daddy time, and that'll be enough. But I'll be here 24/7 doing the rest.
That's not how I feel at all. I'm willing to offer whatever support you need.
And I guess with the new consultant's job, you'll be able to throw money at her, but you still won't have time for the rest.
I will do whatever it takes to be a good father.
Oh, too late. You weren't there for the scans. You weren't there for the birth.
That's because I was an attending doctor at a car crash.
Whatever. The reality is that I will be raising our daughter while you pop in from time to time and give her things that I won't be able to afford.
Sarah,
it's true. We both know it's true. It's just how it is. And if she has this big fancy-pantsy Māori name, then you'll be able to feel like she's really yours. And she'll be part of the whānau, and you'll be able to feel good about taking her skiing and teaching her te reo and whatever.
Look, it's not like that at all. I'm not like that. We'll be together in this.
No, we won't be together. We will never be together. You have Roy Mata and I have my daughter. Now, you can have visiting rights as per legal requirements, but otherwise I want nothing from you. Go and get Roy Mata pregnant and forget about us. Every time I see him,
history
I have this huge, aching regret.
can make it hard to move on.
I know I made a mess of things.
The past
If you could do it again?
can stand in the way of the future.
Do you still love me?
And old flames
Getting personal isn't helpful.
can come back to burn.
How long before you're back in the gutter, Rachel, with an empty bottle in your hand? It's going to get ugly.
Shortland Street, 7 o'clock weeknights, TV2.